Hello, this is a review of the Well M16A2 Airsoft rifle. Now, one of the most fun things to do for me when I was a kid is to shoot a BB gun. And I had a cheap Daisy BB gun with a plastic stock. And I modified it by taking the wood stock off my dad's old BB gun, putting it on mine. And it had a stronger spring and it actually gave it a little bit more power. So I had a lot of fun with that, just shooting all manner of things, and it was really a great time. Uh, Lately, I've been getting a few pests in my yard, which I won't mention so you animal rights activists don't freak out. But I kind of wanted something that would not kill these things, but maybe chase them away and make them think twice about coming into my yard. So I found out about these airsoft guns. Now, I have just recently found out about airsoft guns. I don't know that much about them. So any inaccuracies that I make in this review, feel free to correct me if I say anything wrong. Apparently there are three types of airsoft guns. There's the spring-powered guns, the electric guns, and the gas-powered guns. Because of the low price and the good reviews and supposed reliability of the spring guns, that's what I went with. Now, I should point out that I have no intention of playing airsoft. The thought of an old man running around with 20-year-olds playing airsoft is ridiculous. So that's, although I am in pretty good shape for an old guy, that's just something that's not going to happen. Although, if I'd be young now, I would be playing it because it looks like a lot of fun, and I wish they would have had it when I was young. Here's the box for the gun that I got. It says Well Air Pistol Series. Now I should point out that when they designate the different models here, they actually have it inaccurate on the box. What they show as the A2 is actually the A1 and vice versa. They've got that wrong. I just thought I'd point that out. So if you're looking for an A1, you got to make sure that that's what you're getting or whatever, because what I got is an A2, which is all right because I think the A2 is cool too. It basically shows you your different models. It says, do not shoot at any human or animal. Well, that's no fun. I want to light something up. It says 1-to-1 overall length, 98 centimeters. So it is a full scale version of the M16. It's not like a mini gun or 3/4 size or anything like that. And the one they show on the cover here of the box is the A3, which apparently comes with a flashlight and with a laser sight and with a handle underneath like that. And obviously that's not the one I got. So let's take a look at the actual gun itself. Here's the actual gun that I got, which of course is an A2 version of the M16. It has the orange tip on it, which I believe is required by law in most states to designate it as an airsoft gun. I'll just give you a quick view here, and we'll back up and give you an overall view. This gun is pretty light. It's only a couple pounds. It's pretty much all plastic. I believe the only metal part is the inner barrel, and everything else is pretty much plastic. It has the various different M16 parts molded into it to make it look like a real M16. And here's your selector switch right here. And it has safe, semi, and full auto, but semi and full auto actually are the same function because this is a spring gun, so there's no full automatic operation on this charging lever right here. You pull this back and then you're able to fire one shot, and you have to do that each time you shoot. We'll turn it over for you. Right here is the mag release. You push this button and releases your magazine. When I got it, it came in the box and it came with some sample BBs. Came with some safety glasses, instruction manual, a card that tells various military terms, and it's a thing from the place that sold it, or where I bought it from, giving like their support numbers and things like that. Also come with a magazine. This magazine has a door on top. I don't know if you can see this, sorry for the light. It has a little door on top you slide open where you put your BBs in. And then on the bottom, it has a spring-loaded deal that you pull down and lock. And then you turn it over and shake it. And then your BBs get in this chamber right here. And then you release your spring. And then that's what feeds your BBs up into your gun when you cock it each time. I don't know how many BBs this magazine holds, but it holds quite a few of them. I would say probably like a couple, 200-300 BBs in here. And it's a plastic magazine. Now, the specifications on this gun, I believe they quoted it as something like 290 feet per second. And after shooting it a couple times, I would have to say that that seems to be pretty accurate. It seems to have quite a bit of power for a spring gun. I'd say from a distance of maybe 15 feet, you can put a hole in the one side of a pop can, which is probably on par with the old BB guns I had when I was a kid. Excuse me. My overall impression of this gun is I should say I paid, with the shipping, I paid $25 for this gun from Amazon, and it came from a place called Hot Import Toys. And for $25, I say this is a pretty good gun for, just shooting for the fun of it, shooting at cans, maybe lighting up a few pests that come into your yard or whatever. As people have pointed out, it isn't really what you would want for playing airsoft, seeing as how it's only a single-shot spring gun, and most people today have the AEG automatics, so you're at a tremendous disadvantage if you don't have an automatic. So it isn't really suitable for that. But if you just want to, use it for fucking around, lighting up a few pests or shooting some cans, just something to do, get you out of the house or whatever, it's pretty much good for that. If you have a young son or daughter that you want to introduce to shooting, this is probably good for that because it's lightweight, it's easy to cock, and it's relatively cheap to buy in case it's broken or whatever. So I would say for young kids learning how to shoot, it's pretty good buy also. The only problem I've had with it is occasionally when I cock it, the BB will not feed properly into it, and it will shoot and you'll shoot and nothing will come out of the barrel. And then if you tilt your barrel down, your BB will roll out of the end like it wasn't properly seated in there and it didn't fire. This doesn't happen a lot. I would say maybe once every, I don't know, maybe once every 40 shots or something like that is what I've noticed. It does kind of suck, but I guess for the money I shouldn't really complain too much. As far as accuracy goes, I'm not that great of a shot, the only other gun I've shot besides a BB gun is I've got a 1853 Enfield Civil War reproduction gun, and I've taken that out and I've fired that one time, and I was not too bad with that, but I'm not a real great shot. But even at that, I was able to hit like pop cans and things like that at about maybe 25-30 feet, and I was hitting them consistently, which I thought was pretty good for a low-cost gun like this. So to sum up overall, I think for the money paid, I think it's a pretty good gun. It's like as a spring gun, it's pretty reliable. There's not much to go wrong with it. It's pretty accurate, looks pretty cool, and that kind of stuff. So I would recommend it for, just something to fool around with or something to teach kids how to shoot and that kind of thing. Or just for, as a prop if you want to take some pictures of yourself holding a gun or whatever. It's kind of cool for that. I will be making a shooting test with this gun, so look for that. I'm going to have to figure out where I want to do it, if I want to do it in my backyard or even maybe in the house or whatever. So we'll give you a shooting test to see the type of power and accuracy that this thing has. So as always, comment, rate, and subscribe, and thanks for watching my review.